Being able to read someone's demeanor is so important in poker. Usually, it's a sudden display of confidence, being chatty, or even the way they throw the chips on the table. Sometimes, you may even be baited to think that they have a weak hand, but they are actually strong.
There we go, gets it through.
In trading terms, this is the ability to read charts efficiently. Is there a sudden surge in volume? Is this a new trend change? Is this a continuation? Bull trap? What is the general sentiment of the mainstream media? You should be able to tell within 10 seconds if there's anything worth pursuing. If not, next. Developing strong attention to detail leads to higher productivity and decreases the likelihood of errors. Learning how to play poker is easy. Learning how to play poker and win money consistently is extremely hard. A profitable poker player will know what to bet, when to raise, call, to stay aggressive or passive, be loose or tight or fold. The skill to balance and execute each strategy comes only with experience.
You either only hand that beats me is eights full, or if you floated and then made the flush. So I don't think I can throw it away.
It's the same in trading. The failure rate is 90%. The OG Ray Dalio once said that trading is harder than competing in the Olympics. Most traders lack method, risk too much of their capital, stay in a bad trade for too long, exit the trade before fully realizing the potential profit of the trade, and buying high, selling low. Hello to all the boys and girls in Patreon who are watching this next bit, they would understand. So for all newbies who join my Patreon, I will give you a list of things to do. One of those things is to get yourself a proper TA book. Second in the list is to get your feet wet with a small amount of capital. Dip your toes into the baby pool. The reason being is I encourage mistakes. Why? Because mistakes allows you to learn faster. It sticks in your head. A memory is an event plus an emotion.
It's one of the reasons why women tend to remember everything.
Bankroll management. If you have $1,000 in trading capital, you don't go all in into a table. You will go into a $100 max buy-in table with big blinds of $1. This way, if you are forced to play big blinds for 100 rounds, yeah, you can withstand it. The reason is you want to increase your odds of coming across a winning hand. In trading, that is called position sizing. It is recommended to not risk more than 1% of your trading capital. Basically, lose small, win big. This turns the odds in your favor. Become the casino. Good poker players fold between 60 to 80% of the time. Make no mistake, folding is not a mistake. Calling too often before the flop and taking your hand too far is good. Hands do come by, but you'll have to be patient. The odds of getting a high pair, aces, kings, queens, comes by only 1 in 72. Those are the odds. To get an ace pair is only 1 in 220. To get an ace, king, suited, 330. By being conservative, you know exactly where you stand against your opponents. Just like trading, a quality setup takes time. The best traders spend most of their time analyzing the markets and waiting for the right opportunity to present itself. Trading too often raises your risk profile and diminishes your capital over time. Just like fishing, you don't want to catch every fish that swims by. You only want to catch the fish that bites your bait. Trade setups that meet your criteria. Don't be greedy. Just because you have a strong hand doesn't mean you're going to win. There is always the possibility of somebody else's hand is stronger unless yours is the highest. Losing a few rounds consecutively can be demoralizing. Fear can overwhelm you and prevent you from capitalizing on an opportunity if it presents itself. The exact same thing happens in trading. You spot it in the charts. It's about to break out. You go in big, but then things go south. Imagine this happening 4 times in a row. Greed is now switched into fear. Next time an opportunity comes by, fear holds you back from making the trade. And what happens? Things break out. It goes parabolic. The only way to be shielded from fear and greed is a solid trading strategy with proper risk management. You will lose battles along the way, but you will win the war. Frustration is the biggest cause of stress, resulting in poor decision making. In poker, missing draws, a string of snapped off bluffs, and constant pressure from getting raised is sure to raise blood pressure up a few notches. Did you know that Bill Gates, the world's richest man for 22 years, is a poker player? He makes $78,000 per minute.
Holy shit.
Rumor in Seattle is he never goes above a $10, $20 table. The secret? He's found his comfort zone. Makes him calm as a koala. This point again stresses the importance of having a trading strategy. Just like poker, you're not going to win every trade. The best traders in the world only have a win rate of about 50%. If you just made a profit on a trade, expect the probability of the next one being a loss. The lower the expectation, the lower the pressure, the higher the quality of your decisions. Poker and trading in the short term is a lot of luck. But over the long run, it is actually 100% skill. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.